to Eyewitness News. Hello, madam.
Hello.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening, my boss.
Why have you decided to ditch your party?
Thank you very much. I'll use this opportunity to thank all your listeners and your viewers. I've not ditched NPP party. It's freedom of association. I was with the NPP, but I see myself not to be treated fairly. So I decided to go my way and contest as independent candidate.
Explain treated fairly.
Politics is about numbers. And politics is money. And politics is time. So if you are a candidate or an aspirant on the NPP ticket and all your effort is just going down the drain, you have to advise yourself. This is politics. I contested the general election 2020 and I lost by 1,789 votes. I came back 2023 for our last time. And the way they treated me was no good. And bear with me, before the nomination form, I was given a suspension, which I think you can recall that. For something I argued over, I was given a suspension letter, indefinite suspension. I went to the regional additional committee, knowing very well that we've solved the issue. I went to file. They locked the party office. I took, this is politics. Into the election, they were just telling people, the polling station executive, if they vote for me, the delegate, they vote for me. The constituency chairman he cannot work with me. Regional chairman said he cannot work with me. So I don't want to sit down idle and watch them. So I have to go as independent candidate. Looking at my fortunes at 2020, I have the conviction that if I go, because the people of Sege constituency are still waiting for unity to come and lead them to Parliament. And I don't want to disappoint them. So I have to find my way out. So if you see my resignation letter and you hear my press conference, these are just the major reasons why I think I have to go as independent candidate. Because I'm just considering the people of Sege constituency, not a political party.
So your reason for going out is one, your constituency chairman, two, your regional chairman, Divine Agohom.
Yes.
What have they done against your candidature?
I stated everything in my resignation letter. Today, I said something about that. Because it's very pity, it's very sad, you're spending on the constituency. So parliamentary candidate on the party ticket, it's not easy. From 2020, after today, I'm still spending money. People come to me. The 16,000 people or 15,000 people who voted for me still come to me because the moment you don't win the election, they see you as the MP. Because they voted for you.
Did you contest the just ended primaries of the party?
Yes. And it was full of intimidation.
So you were in the contest 2 weeks ago?
Yes.
And you lost?
I lost. Because they were intimidating the police station executive, the delegates. If you don't know, you vote for units, we take you out of the album. No.
What position did you come? I mean, in the end, what was your rank on the votes, in the voting?
We were just two.
So you came second?
I came second.
What was the vote difference?
It was 122.
So you had 123 votes?
No, I have 170. 172.
And your opponent had how many votes?
293.
So are you not being a sour loser? Because if you're saying that the party leaders did not like you, they would have prevented you from contesting. But you went into an open contest and lost.
You know what?
You should have simply stayed in and lived with the fact that the party has chosen someone else.
I want to correct you here. This is a political party. Excuse my language. They can't prevent me. Have the right to pick a form. If they could have that chance, they could have done that. But in our party constitution, you can't prevent anybody from contesting. If you have the money to buy your form, to file, and you have all the requirements, you can contest. They can't. And they can't prevent you. So
do you consider yourself still a member of the NPP?
No, please.
So you've resigned from the party?
Completely.
Okay. Please stay on the line if you don't mind. I want to hear from the regional chairman on this decision of yours. Let me go to the other line and speak to Divine Agohom. He's Greater Accra Regional Chairman of the New Patriotic Party. Sir, you're welcome to Eyewitness News.
Thank you. Wow.
The constituency you hail from, the constituency you tried to go to Parliament on, Sege, is in turmoil, at least from the NPP side of things. Your candidate for 2020 decides to resign from your party and also go independent, knowing the votes that the NPP garners from that area and the fact that is already a challenge for you. This resignation and announcement of independence should be a big blow to your party, no?
Well, first of all, let me say good evening to you and your cherished listeners. I hope we are all doing well.
We are great. Thank you.
Yes. Yes, definitely. I just listened to the lady answering your questions, and it is true. We received a letter of resignation, and I was just informed this evening that she's gone ahead to, as it were, organize a press conference to announce her candidature as a private candidate, as an independent candidate come 2024. Yes, so definitely, that's quite a fragile constituency for us. We really struggled to come this far. And we have somebody who contested on our ticket in 2020 elections, leaving us at this time, I think, to some extent, definitely to head the party. However, we would have to just work hard to redeem whatever losses that might, bring, so that we'll be able to still go ahead and win the elections come 2020.
Listening to her, she sounds as if she was hounded out of the party by the constituency chairman and your good self. What do you say to that allegation?
I listen. You ask a very good question as to what exactly did we do against her. This is somebody who, in 2018, sought to contest on the ticket of the party as a women's organizer, by which time she was not a registered member of the party known to us in Sege constituency. We therefore disqualified her. I was not the regional chairman by then. Later, we got to know that she votes rather at Okatamanso, not Sege constituency. So she was disqualified. When a window of opportunity came for her to transfer her vote, she did. And she moved her votes to Sege constituency. And so 2020, when I was the regional chairman, she went through the process. Somebody else contested her. She beat the person, and she became the candidate of the party. She went to the election. She did quite well. The other person who she beat at the primary did not leave the party. She stayed and worked for her. Now, there were issues. She was talking about being suspended from the party indefinitely. The same Divine Agom, the regional chairman, saw to it that suspension was revoked and she was reinstated. And that was how she was able to pick form. Nobody stopped her. She went to the constituency office and came back saying that the office was locked. We allowed her. She got a form. She went through vetting. She went through balloting. She contested the primaries. Unfortunately, this time for her, she lost. And then she's telling us that she's leaving because somebody did not treat her fairly. I was so happy you asked her that question. What did the people she's accusing, what did we do against her? Specifically, what did we do? So I think it is within her right. If she thinks that She no more wants to be a member of the party, and for that reason she's resigning. That's okay. But she also signed a form, all right? The application to contest. She signed a form. And in that form, it's clearly stated that once you are contesting on the ticket of the party, you cannot contest an independent candidate or contest on the ticket of any other party. I don't know if she read that, but that's the form that she signed. I don't think I'm in any way contesting her position to resign and leave the party as it were or whatever. But I think that's her decision.
So you will not beg her to return, considering that you need numbers?
Oh, but you asked her the question and she says she's left. Somebody who's left and is gone, you're going to call it. When she was coming, she didn't organize any press conference to announce coming in. And if she decides to go out this way, we will continue to engage. It's true. The game in which we are is a game of numbers. So we need everybody. It's so unfortunate that at this material moment, somebody will say she's leaving it. So behind the scenes, the elders are, asked to try and reconcile, their constituencies after the primaries, of which Sege is one. So they will engage her. If she is able to resign her decision, come back fine. Somebody has sent a flyer to me already advertising independent candidature. So it means that she's gone far. Be it as it may, we are still talking and even hoping that we'll be able to get people from the other parties to join us. So why not? We'll continue talking. If she's able to change her mind and stay within the party, that will be fine for all of us.
This form that she endorsed, which form said she would not contest as an independent candidate after the primaries, how binding is it? Is it something you can enforce in a court of law and say that this lady promised us that she would not run as independent and now she is going, so the court should stop her? Is that something that you can take to court?
Well, I think for now, the first option is, as I said, to allow the elders of the party the space to engage not only, units, but all other losing aspirants who probably may not be happy to consider staying and working for the party. So if we exhaust that one and we are still unable to get her back, then of course we will look at other options available to us.
Thank you so much for speaking to us.
You're welcome, my brother.
That's Divine Otu Agohom. He's a Greater Accra Regional Chairman of the New Patriotic Party, and we're talking about the decision of the 2020 candidate for Sege, which is his constituency, to go independent. Let me conclude with her. Madam Eunice Lassie, so Divine was asking there, what specifically has he done against you? You mentioned his name.
Okay, thank you. He came to the constituency.
Can you speak up? Can you speak up, please?
I said he came to the constituency from the team, and after the election, they came out boldly, thanking him, our hero, our father, for helping us drive the devil away. We still have all those evidence.
Did you see him directly involved in whatever they were doing, or they were just a group that was doing what they had to do?
This is politics we are talking about. This is politics. If you get 5 people and you have a meeting, if you are not careful, that meeting will leak. I didn't want to accuse him. I knew all what he was doing. I didn't want to accuse him because he was the regional chairman. To the extent that a electoral area coordinator can put it boldly on the platform, thanking him as a hero for helping them with his hard work to drive the devil away. My brother, put your leg in my shoe. This is politics. I'm also spending money in my constituency. This is politics.
Very well. Now that you are going independent, are you amenable to being spoken to? If the party comes to speak to you, would you listen and remain?
I don't have any issue with anybody. I just took a decision. I want to quit. I just want to quit. I have several meetings with some of our opinion leaders in the party. We are still on it. So I think I've gone far with my press conference. I've gone far with my publication as independent candidate. So this one year, for now, I want to leave it like when you get the report, because I'm so meeting them. They're still calling, I'm so meeting them.
Did you openly support any of the flag bearer aspirants of the party in the just ended primaries?
The presidential aspirant, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Who did you support?
I support Honorable Alan Chiramantin.
So you supported Alan Chiramantin?
Yes, please.
Now, when he exited, why didn't you exit with him?
I didn't exit with him because I am a member of the NPP. I sometimes wonder why people try to say you need to leave the party because of Alan. Alan exited before you saw the form. I bought my form at 3,000. I filed at 13,500. I went for campaign, went through the election, the primary. My dear, before God a man, if I want to follow Alan, I could have done that without looking back. Because I was part of his regional team, the operations team. I was one of his key regional coordinators, voter regional coordinators, election planning and whatever committee. I was part of his team. I went to the moving peak also to witness his press conference. He announced he's no more with the NPP. He's going as independent candidate. He's going to form a team to showcase the Fafanto. That very day, I took a decision. After which I bought the form, NPP form. I picked forms, I filed. I paid money. I went through the campaign. Excuse my language. Not that I have money and I just want to spend. I am a member of NPP. If I want to follow Alan, I would have buy forms and spend money, go through the... Can you imagine going for primaries, spending money on D-Day? So you see, my issue with NPP, all my points I'm saying now, it's not about me wanting to go and join Alan or something. No, this is personal issue. This whole thing started from 2018, if I can recall. Where was the parliamentary race then? Or the presidential race then? No. This is the time. I have to speak my mind.
Very well. Your chairman or your former chairman says to me he has seen your flyers. I haven't seen them. Which logo are you using? What's your emblem?
It's a unity logo.
Okay.
And my motto is unity, transparency, and development. It's just a unity logo.
So what symbol do you have? Are you using a symbol?
Yes. The symbol looks like people just holding on to a star up.
Oh.
So it's just a unity logo.
Why didn't you use the yellow butterfly?
So I'm telling
after all, you are out now, and so you are in the same boat with Alan. So I'm just asking, and you supported him anyway. So why are you not doing something similar to that?
I am out now. Alan went as independent candidate, right? With his symbol, the butterfly. Unislasi is out with her symbol, unity symbol. Alan's movement is not a political party.
Are you joining his movement? Will you join his movement?
But now, I am Unislasi, and my symbol is unity symbol.
Okay. Would you join the NDC if they made overtures?
No, please.
Do you also know that your decision to go independent will split the NPP votes and the seat to remain an NDC seat, as it's always been?
It's not possible.
You sure?
I'm going to win that seat. It's not possible.
Wish you all the best.
People in my constituency cannot boast of Sege constituency as we speak now. It used to be their seat, this is our seat, this is our home. But now, as I'm speaking to you, no political party can boast this is my seat. They have the MP now. Into the elections, we all have a role to play. I'm contesting as independent, and I know what I'm talking about. I can never stand anywhere and say, this seat, I know they are still the MP, but this zone is no more for NDC.
Very well. Thank you for speaking to us and wish you all the best.
Thank you very much. And before I go, I want to clear something here.
Go ahead.
My regional chairman, my former regional chairman, or me, I'm a former MPP, said something about a form I filled. I want him to understand that that form is not constitutional. They cannot deprive me from my political right. The moment I fill the form or I signed the letter, I read the letter and I signed it and I presented it to them, signed by Eunice Lassie, that I have quit NPP. Their condition, their contract is not binding Eunice Lassie again.
But it was binding before when you were a member.
It was binding. Now I'm out of the party.
But that would amount to bad faith. A contract that you signed and you were a reasonable person the time you signed, and that contract prevented you from moving and going to do what you're doing now. They can enforce that in court.
Don't worry. I'll be very happy to meet them in court. But let me remind you of this. In NPP Constitution, because they have a 39 plus 1 or the 36 plus 1 says that if you want to leave the party, you write officially to them. Signed officially, which I did. I did officially.
So when you were signing that bond, you knew in your head that it was a waste of time. It was an exercise in futility.
I didn't even think about it because I know I'm NPP. I can tell you, they cannot stop me.
Okay.
From contesting or doing my independent thing.
All right.
So if they think I have breached their contract or I've breached the contract between myself and the NPP, we can meet in court.
All the best. Thank you. Eunice Lassie was the NPP parliamentary candidate